Welcome back, everyone, to another episode on the Catholic Quest YouTube channel. Detroit Become Human here again. And yeah, we're going to do 2 chapters per episode for the final 3 episodes, this being one of them. Alright, here we're Connor and Hank. I like the snow. I think the snow is beautiful. Granted, I don't live in a place where it snows, so obviously I don't have to deal with the downsides of blizzards and all that. So, a little bias in that regard.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch of deviants. Said he was saved by Marcus himself.
Oh, yep. We saw that last
okay?
time.
Yeah, he's in shock, but he's alive. What the hell?
Kamsky left CyberLife 10 years ago. Why did you want to meet him?
This guy created the first android to pass the Turing test, and he's the founder of CyberLife. If anybody can tell us about deviants, it's him.
Okay. Founder of CyberLife. Alright, he'll have some information.
Hi,
That's the android in the...
I'm
Or at least
Lieutenant Hank Anderson.
looks like the
Detroit
android in
Police
the loading
Department.
screen.
I'm here to see
In the main menu, I mean.
Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Alright. Now we gotta wait for the android to come back. Got an android taking care of your front door and everything, apparently.
Nice girl.
Awkward comment. I don't know what to tell you there.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Nice place.
Okay. Just awkward
These androids
comments
haven't
after
been a
awkward
bad
comment.
thing for everybody.
I'm sure he's...
You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Yeah, I'm sure he's made plenty of money off this.
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Yeah, Connor's a huge fan.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face.
Oh, okay.
I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Assuming he's talking about God, I wonder what his relationship with God is. If he's mad at God, well, have you turned your back on God first, perhaps? And God doesn't really turn his back on us, sorry. But sometimes we do. We turn it on him. But obviously these situations are delicate and you want to bring people lovingly back to God.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
Why is there a red pool? Looks like it's made. Looks like there's blood in there. What in the world? Or just really dark Kool-Aid. I don't know. Oh, that's a nice view he has. I assume that's Detroit in the distance. Very pretty. Very pretty. Can I inspect this art? Maybe? Let's check out this painting. Oh, there's Mr. Kamsky, I guess. He was in the swimming pool the whole time.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
I wonder why he surrounds himself with this exact same android.
Deviants.
Multiple of them.
Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence.
Not infinite.
Now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable.
Superior in what way?
Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Virus?
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. We thought you might know something about that.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor?
What about Connor?
Whose side are you on?
Excuse me? Direct.
I'm on the human side, of course.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say.
Good choice, Connor.
But you,
That's coming from a human. Or am I a human?
what do you really want?
Maybe I'm an android.
I believe we're the ones asking the questions.
Ooh.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality.
Yes.
Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity.
Is he going to explain
What
it?
interests me-
Because if not, then I will.
It's whether machines are capable of empathy.
Okay. It doesn't look like he's going to explain the Turing test. The Turing test is a test where an interaction, basically, it's a test to see if an android or an AI would pass to appear as human. Like it would trick the person that is speaking to it to thinking it is a human. And if it passes, then all success. It appears to be human. It is capable of tricking you, I guess, in that regard. But if it fails, then, it fails the test and the opposite is true. But the thing is, it's not an amazing test because it's a subjective thing between person to person. And just because it appears to be human or tricks you to thinking it's human doesn't mean it really is. So, yeah. But it's an interesting concept nonetheless. Anyways, let's continue.
I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see.
Okay, so he's asking
Magnificent.
if androids can feel empathy.
One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever.
That's creepy. Stop doing that.
Flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul?
No, not a living being, and well, certainly doesn't have a soul. Humans
It's up to
can't
you
create
to
a
answer
soul,
that fascinating question, Connor.
and androids aren't even living.
Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know.
Living
Or
things are what
spare
have souls.
If you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
No, false dichotomy. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Yeah, I think I am
Connor,
too.
Let's go. Sorry to get you
What's
out of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being. Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
Okay, it doesn't look like we're timed here. just in case, I'm going to pause it because I want to say something. Yeah, it's an android. If I shoot it, it's not murder. It doesn't have a soul. It's not living. However, I'm not going to shoot it because, nonetheless, you're putting me in a situation. You're twisting my arm, for one, and I'm not going to go along with that. 2, you are hindering a police investigation. Just tell us the information. 3, and granted, I don't know the legality of all that, but 3, I'm not going to shoot something that looks human. Especially in a situation that's not self-defense, it's not necessary. We can get the information in other ways. We could take legal action against him, considering he's withholding information. Again, I don't know the legality of that, but my point remains. I'm not going to do something that will eat away at my soul, and the imagery alone could haunt a person's nightmares. Anyways, let's continue. Obviously, from what I said, I am not going to shoot.
Fascinating. CyberLife's last chance to save humanity. Is itself a deviant?
Yeah, but how do you know not shooting is a
I'm not
deviant
a
action?
deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission.
I guess if his code
Saw a
is
living
accomplish
being
the
in
mission
this
at all.
android.
No! Exactly, a false dichotomy. Or you're jumping to conclusions, I should say. That's not what that has to mean. It could mean
The war
exactly
is
what I
coming.
just said earlier.
You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
An emergency exit? As in, a way to shut them down?
Why didn't you
A
shoot?
way to fix them, restore their code? What?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Fantastic voice acting.
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Hank really likes androids now, apparently. What a fantastic mission. Not that long. But I think it hit on just the right notes. Oh, PlayStation Network connection unavailable. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, let's continue to the next one. Back with Marcus. Magazine. Walk to Edge. What am I doing here? I would never do that in my life. I'm not necessarily scared of heights, but I have a healthy appreciation for the damage that would
I was wondering where you were.
occur if I fell. Let's just say.
I needed to see the daylight.
I like it here. I come
calm.
here often. It's like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
They all obey me. They follow me without question. And that much power feels good
Wow.
and scary at the same time.
Isn't that ironic? You
All
just
the media are talking
freed
about what we
them
did last night.
from doing just that thing
Humans are
for
terrified.
humans.
They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
No, not all humans are the same. Some of them understand that they can't stop us from becoming free forever.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us.
I think
What
Hank's
was your
beginning
life
to
like
understand.
before Jericho?
He's starting to be of that opinion, it seems.
I was caring for an old man. He was like a father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together. What
What's
about
North's best?
you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so I think we actually know her android, or a picture of her face, so it might not be her, but an android of a similar model was noted to be a sex android in the police documents way back a few episodes ago. I don't remember exactly which one, but we were at the police station waiting for Hank, or talking with Hank, and that police file came up. You know, in a way, it's a delicate subject, but in a way I understand that if that was a real person, and androids are simulating real emotions, a real person would have been scarred if they were forced to be put through sexual interactions without their consent. So it is entirely understandable that North would be so bothered by humanity. And there are people today that are suffering from this, and that's the harsh truth. We should be willing to stand up for them, to help them where we can, and to stop consuming I'm mostly talking about what a lot of people consume these days, pornography. We need to stop consuming that, because that contributes to many sexual crimes. Anyways, let's continue. And I understand it's hard, but we gotta keep trying.
North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other.
My life started when I arrived in Jericho.
Oh, she's gonna
What happened
talk.
before is my business.
Oh, never mind. I thought she was gonna disclose what her life was. That's okay. These kinds of things are going to be difficult to talk about in real life, especially for the victim.
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
What are we doing?
Understand. We're finally going to show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's the risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
Alright, we gotta convert more androids.
The more we are, the stronger
Yep, convert more androids.
our message.
Alright.
You're free.
Alright, we gotta block the road.
You're free now.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Whoa.
You get back here! You
Leave him alone. He's chosen to be free.
That's how you convince him? That guy is easily convinced. Wow. He's like, okay, yeah, fair enough.
I need to block the street.
Whoa! Open manhole cover. Are we bringing everybody in? Yep, we're bringing a whole lot of people in. Wait, you closed that side. You didn't close the other side, though. Convert more androids. How many androids do I need? I can convert from afar now? Oh, hey, it's a model like Kara. He's rallying people to his cause, supposedly freeing them. Oh, I have to keep walking. Oh, I don't even have to hold the button anymore. Makes my life easier. Comics! That looks like Superman or something. My favorite superhero is Batman. He has the coolest suit, honestly. Not gonna lie. No, he's not a perfect character in regards to morality or anything, but I do like that he stands for justice. Perhaps in a... not in an ideal way, or he doesn't approach it in an ideal way. But I like that he stands for it.
disperse immediately! That's an order!
Oh man, advance, raise hands, please. Cop pulls out his gun, you don't keep advancing. He's ordering you to stop. Whoa, man. Language.
Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here. I don't know, hundreds, thousands. They're marching.
They're marching.
Yeah, they're marching down the street. Freedom! I know.
Oh man. Honestly, just freedom is way more impactful than any of these. In my opinion, anyways. Oh gosh. This is not going to go down well. No, 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 no.
came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack.
No.
There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Just okay.
This is your last chance.
Disperse.
Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
Do we even get the chance to disperse? Disperse, stand ground, attack. Disperse.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're leaving.
Affirmative.
They're gonna shoot him anyways. Yep, I knew it. Leave.
Run!
Come on, Marcus. We gotta go.
Look, I know what happened the first time I played this level, and it didn't go down well when I chose to... I don't remember. I think I chose to... I either stayed or I attacked. And I don't remember what I'm not 100% certain. So I tried doing something different. It didn't end well for the androids, obviously. Were the cops in the right there? Okay, if those were real people, no, they would not be in the right. But being androids is a little more complicated. I don't know who gave them the order or why. I wouldn't have done that personally. Let's just say. Shooting what looks to be human in the back when they weren't harming anybody physically. I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know why. But I don't think that that's a weak stance to hold. All right. With that being said, we're going to keep it a little bit shorter this time. I know the last few episodes have been longer. We're going to keep it a little shorter. And it's this episode, and then 2 more for Destroy Become Human. We are almost done. And then I'm going to start God of War Ragnarok. And that comes out, I believe, November 9th. So the Monday after that is most likely when the first video is going to go out for that game. All right. I don't want to stay too long on that. If all goes well, that's how it'll go down. And with that said, thank you everybody so much for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one. Remember, open up the door when Christ comes knocking. Thank you. Bye-bye.